Hello guys, figure I'd give you an update on my bearded dragon Phoenix. She came out of hibernation not long ago, so as you can see, there's crap and I haven't cleaned her cage yet, but I've been feeding the living daylights out of her. Now, because she's just been hungry, she's right now waiting for food. I get to go make her a salad. She gets crickets tomorrow again. It's been about a week, so you can see the last cricket feeding. I use, where is it? Oh, here it is. I used the calcium powder here, which I still have quite a bit left. But now after this video, I'm actually going to be going through cleaning her cage. Probably the next video will be a little video of her chasing crickets. But she's doing good. She's healthy, alive. Did officially find out I was a female. I actually showed someone a picture of her, and they pointed out the difference between the female and the male bearded dragons. So I was able to determine that she is a female. Supposedly she's also a hypo something. Someone told me, so I don't know about that. If any of you know more about the bearded dragons than that, Bill, tell me if she's a hypo or not. But she's a good little girl. I've had her for quite a while. Actually, the day I got her, there's a YouTube video. Well, actually, not her. My other one, I used to have like the sand in here, which I found out was a no-no for bearded dragons. I didn't know that at the time until I was watching more and more YouTube videos, so I swapped it over to these mats. That's actually one of the rocks from the original one of my bearded dragons that was a baby. I've had her since she was like this big. Like 2.5 to 3 inches long. But no, I had 3 of those rocks in the aquarium to make a hide, and I stacked them up. Well, the one bearded dragon dug underneath and got crushed. Sorry to tell you that, but that's kind of what happened. I ended up rushing to Petco to see if there was something they could do, because I actually had no exotic vet near me. The thing was still alive and twitching, so that's the only reason I was trying to save it. They told me there was no saving it. It was going to have to be put down because of how badly it got messed up. They gave me a new one because it was only the second day after I got it, and I got her. Well, when I did that, I actually changed up the whole cage setup. I went through, bought these mats. I got one that's rough to help her with shedding, one that's smooth. The smooth one I'm about to go wash here in a minute after I'm done with this. The log I got to clean off too, because she doesn't know how to just poop on a mat. She poops on the log too. And yeah, if you see this green cage on here is all screwed up in that, I'm actually going to be getting her a new terrarium here soon. My cat, unfortunately, has broken this cage. He jumped on it. And if you're wondering where the little pesky fella is, excuse me, I have dirty clothes on the floor. He's up here, giving me the death stare. You don't like me, do you? Yeah. Oh, and the tarantula's doing good. I woke up to this morning to its water dish that got dumped. So I repositioned that and refilled it. If you guys watched the video on when I re-cleaned the cage, it was just dirty, and then it was also getting to pretty bad. You can see her little legs. You know, just give you guys a better view of her. Hopefully she doesn't go running back down all the way into her hole. You can see her little legs there where she's webbed up. I just misted the cage to give it some humidity. It was getting a little dry in there. It needs a little bit more, but I do it a couple times. I do it like 2-3 times a day just to help when it gets dry, to help bring moisture back into the ground. You can see she actually got her other cricket. I think that's probably why she knocked over the water dish trying to get to it. But then I woke up this morning to her eating it. She's down there hiding. Oh, if you're wondering how I made the whole, you know what, here. TV stand's a mess. Let me go through and grab it. I'm closing that off so the cat can't get to it. I'm going to set you guys right up on top real quick. It's on a shelf. Too far away. So, this is how I actually made the hide hole. I bought this at Petco. You can see I got to clean it. It's starting to get some mold on it from me just using it for that. But that's what I used to make that hole. I was putting the dirt in. I got up to a certain level so it wouldn't be bare tank glass like her old hide was, because she dug it out herself. I gave her a starter burrow where I just dug it out a little bit to make it like a dip into the ground. And she dug it deeper, putting all the dirt over here in the corner, which she started to do with this one. And then I went through and just threw more of this stuff on top. But as you can see, actually, no, you can't see. I'm out of it now. I gotta go buy more. I also gotta go buy just some new bedding and that. Because when I go to clean this cage or do any maintenance on here and that, like pretty much like just cleaning it off the top layer of dirt, which I will do once in a while. I take like a little mini broom and I sweep all the top stuff off into like a little bucket. I'll throw it out and I put her in her old original enclosure, which you can see I need to re-moisten the dirt. And I think it's a her. Don't quote me, I do not know yet. I won't know until she molts again. Which the last time she molted, I made a video on, and I don't remember how long ago that was. But she hasn't molted lately. But also I realized she doesn't really eat unless she's hungry. And I know a lot of you guys that take care of tarantulas will probably yell at me for this and call me cruel and that. But I will leave a cricket in here for her. Just one or two. They don't go down into her hole usually. And if they do, she will grab them. But she likes to hunt for her food. I tried putting mealworms in a dish in here, but they kept escaping, so I did that as a no-no. I just fed them to the lizard. But crickets and that, I will just leave one or two in here, and she'll come out and grab them when she wants. When she's out, which tomorrow I'm getting crickets, I might just throw one in here, see if she really wants it in that. I know the temperature, I need to work on getting it a little hotter in here, so I'm going to see about maybe picking up a little mini heat light. Something to help bring some heat in here, not something like overly like what I have for the lizard, which is over here. Again, not like what I have with her. I have her nightlight that I leave constantly on, and then I have her daylight. That's a 150 watt daylight. That's a 65 or 75 watt nightlight. It just keeps the tank up at 65 during the night. During the day, the tank gets up to 80 to 85 degrees. A little hotter sometimes. Because actually, if I were to go show you the gauge on the tarantula cage, I am starting to sweat. And I just closed that window and the one behind the giant cat tree over there. And actually, I can see the needle from here. It's back up to 75. It was at 82 degrees up here. These lights put off a lot of heat and it gets extremely hot up here. And I have an attic there and an attic over there. And those are blowing constantly cold air into here. Even when it's summer out, I'll get cold air. It comes out underneath those doors. And it's still not even enough to combat this cage, which gets extremely hot. I even have the heat vent behind here blocked off and closed. And the one in my room blocked off and closed. Because we don't have AC running, we have heat right now. During the winter, yeah, I open it up. Because, yeah, this cage can't keep up with it during the winter. It actually it'll stay about 45, 50 degrees up here. And that's why I'll bring the tarantula and I put it over by here. During the winter. What you would see when I go to do filming, I take it in there so there's no glare from this cage and that. And you can see how bright these lights are. And right now she's just basking underneath her red light. Her infrared. But this is primarily a video of her. God damn it, Phoenix. You got crud in your water dish again. I gotta clean it. Oh, don't worry. You're gonna tank cleaning, you're gonna be getting a bath. You need a bath. Maybe let you go swimming for a little bit. But this is an update on her. I've had her for quite a while. I think it's been 4 or 5 years. I've had her, I believe, since I was 16 or 17. I'm 22 now. I'll be 23 in October. I'm not exactly sure. But she's been good. She was just, she came out once in a while during the winter from her log, but she wouldn't eat food, so I ended up just taking the food dish out and throwing it out. But now she's eating and that. She didn't even want crickets. So that's how I know she's in hibernation, because that wall right there gets cold. That's the attic wall. It expands the whole length of both rooms. This is just a support wall that's right here that I can't tear down. And, by the way, the reason why there's 2 doors, I tried putting a door back up in here. This used to be my parents' room. And that door don't fit. That door is an 1.5 to a 1/2 inch too wide. The height's fine. It's perfect. It's just the width. So what I gotta do is I gotta take this side of the door and cut it down, and then I should be able to put it up right here. Because the handles are the same height. It's just that is too long. So then I'll be able to put a door there and actually go through and keep some of her heat from out of there. And it will help. But right now, I'm primarily trying to get her back up to where she should be in weight, because she did lose quite a bit of weight during the winter from hibernation. Are you staring at me? Yeah, I see you. I see you. Your cage stinks. Yeah, it definitely needs to be cleaned. But this is Phoenix, guys, and she's, I believe, just about full grown. She should be by now, at least. I don't know how long it takes bearded dragons to get full grown. I know they can live 10 plus years. And I'd say she's just roughly about 2 feet long from the tip of her nose to the tip of her tail. Because she spans quite a length of my arm. She's almost about as long as my arm, so that's how I know. But she's pretty long, she's pretty big. Time to fan her up. Next video you'll see of her is when I get my crickets tomorrow after work. Well, actually, after I go to Bass Pro Shop with my brother. Alright, camera, focus. There we go. And yes, guys, I am using my phone because I don't have an actual camera or a laptop to edit videos on. So this will be updated later today, probably in a little while. And this will be it. So you got to see Moonlight, my cat, Riddick the tarantula, and Phoenix, my bearded dragon. Have a nice one, and see you guys later.